That age catching up to me.
All right, hearing no public comment. We will adjourn our public comment session and move on to our legislative meeting. It is 6:01 p.m. and we will call this legislative meeting to order. Madam Clerk, can you please call the roll?
Dennis.
Here.
Buckingham.
Here.
Rivera.
Here.
Washington.
Here.
Walker.
Here. And if you are able, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a moment of silence.
I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You may be seated. We'll take action on previous meeting minutes from July 19th, 2022, our legislative meeting, and our special meeting for July 28th, 2022. Council, are there any corrections that need to be made to those minutes?
No.
Hearing none, all in favor of approving, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Those meeting minutes are approved. No proclamations, awards, or announcements. Our next legislative meeting is scheduled for Tuesday, September 6, 2022 at 6 o'clock p.m. in council chambers. Agenda items are due by 12 noon on August 31st. No reports for prior committee referrals. We will move on to our legislative agenda now. Up first, we have final passage of Bill number 43.
That was Bill number 43, which was introduced by Felicia Dennis at the July 19th meeting of council, amending the Stormwater Management Act. Is there a motion for approval?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any questions or comments from council?
None.
Any questions or comments from the public? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, can you please call the roll?
Dennis.
Yes.
Buckingham.
Yes.
Rivera.
Yes.
Washington.
Yes.
Walker.
Yes. That is so ordered. Moving on to final passage of Bill number 44.
That was Bill number 44, introduced by Felicia Dennis at the July 19th meeting of council, amending the Stormwater Management Act definitions.
So move. Move to approve. I'm sorry.
Is there a second?
Second.
It has been moved and seconded. Any questions or comments from council?
None.
Any questions or comments from the public? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, can you please call the roll?
Dennis.
Yes.
Buckingham.
Yes.
Rivera.
Yes.
Washington.
Yes.
Walker.
Yes. That is so ordered. Moving on to final passage of Bill number 45.
Move to approve.
That was Bill number 45, which was introduced by Felicia Dennis at the July 19th meeting of council. It's amending the Title IV Stormwater Management, Stormwater Management Standards.
It has been moved. Is there a second?
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any questions or comments from council? Any questions or comments from the public? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, can you please call the roll?
Dennis.
Yes.
Buckingham.
Yes.
Rivera.
Yes.
Washington.
Yes.
Walker.
Yes. That is so ordered. Up next, final passage of Bill number 46.
Move to approve.
That's Bill number 46, which was introduced by Felicia Dennis at the July 19th meeting of council. It's amending Title IV Stormwater Management Site Plan Requirements.
Is there a second?
Second.
It has been moved and seconded. Any questions or comments from council?
None.
Any questions or comments from the public? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, can you please call the roll?
Dennis.
Yes.
Buckingham.
Yes.
Rivera.
Yes.
Washington.
Yes.
Walker.
Yes. And that is so ordered. Moving on to final passage of Bill number 47.
Move to approve.
Bill number 47, which was introduced by Felicia Dennis at the July 19th meeting of council, amending Title IV, detection and elimination of illicit discharges to the municipal separate sewer system.
It has been moved. Is there a second?
Second.
Any questions or comments from council?
No.
Any questions or comments from the public? Madam Clerk, can you please call the roll?
Dennis,
Yes.
Buckingham,
Yes.
Rivera.
Yes.
Washington.
Yes.
Walker.
Yes. And that is so ordered. Up next, final passage of Bill number 48.
Move to approve.
That's Bill number 48, which was introduced by Felicia Dennis at the July 19th meeting of council, and that is amending stormwater management, enforcement, and penalties.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any questions or comments from council?
No.
Any questions or comments from the public? Madam Clerk, can you please call the roll?
Dennis,
Yes.
Buckingham.
Yes.
Rivera.
Yes.
Washington.
Yes.
Walker.
Yes. That is so ordered. Our final passage of Bill number 49.
Move to approve.
Second.
That was Bill number 49, which was introduced by Queen of Washington at the July 28th special meeting of council. It's a bill amending the budget for the Bureau of Housing Services for Habitat for Humanity for the Chestnut Street Housing Project.
It has been moved and seconded. Any questions or comments from council? Any questions or comments from the public? Madam Clerk, can you please call the roll?
Dennis,
Yes.
Buckingham,
Yes.
Rivera.
Yes.
Washington.
Yes.
Walker.
Yes. That is so ordered. Moving on to introduction of Bill number 50.
So introduced.
That's Bill number 50, introduced by Queen of Washington, amending the 2022 budget for the Bureau of Health for several things.
That is an introduction, so we'll sit to our next legislative meeting
And permits, I'm sorry.
and permits. That will sit to our next legislative meeting. We will move on to consideration of a consent agenda. Council, is there a motion to proceed with the consent agenda?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, we have items 9 through 20. Council, please review these. If there are any items that you would like to pull, please let me know. No items, council? All right, is there a motion to approve items 9 through 20?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Okay. Any questions or comments from council for these items?
No.
Any questions or comments from the public? Yes, ma'am. Come on up.
Not to belabor things.
No, you're fine.
Good evening, council.
Good evening.
evening.
Mayor. I believe that the reappointment was included in the consent agenda.
Yes.
For myself, I'm Stephanie Seaton, York City resident, chair of the City of York's Human Relations Commission. I just want to thank the mayor for reappointment, for myself as well as Commissioner Dawn Wright, who was also reappointed. Thank you for council's approval. I did want to take the time to announce that we do have one vacancy on the City of York's Human Relations Commission. Give thanks to Commissioner Sylvia Kelly, who served and due to health reasons needed to resign. But so that is a open position that we have on the City of York's Human Relations Commission. So if anyone knows anybody who wants to serve in the capacity, who has a heart for social justice and protected classes that we represent here in the City of York to enforce the city's anti-discrimination ordinance, there is a vacancy. If you submit a letter or a resume. Express an interest, we meet on the third Monday of the month at 6:30 p.m., except for July and August. So we will be reconvening in September. So please contact the Human Relations Commission, or you can contact the mayor's office, or I think it's fair to say they could contact maybe any one of you if they have a desire to serve, and you can redirect them. So I just wanted to let that be known. We are, I believe, still advertising for an executive director. So that is a very important position that we are trying to fill. We believe that our salary that we're offering is comparable to for the position. So if you know anybody, I just want to put that out there too, that we are hiring. And
You're still serving as the chairwoman, right?
I am.
You're doing good work, Chairwoman Seaton.
Thank you, Councilman Rivera.
You're welcome.
I will say we are getting so many calls still regarding housing-related incidences. The housing crisis is not over, it's far from over. So many evictions are still occurring. Some of them we're finding are for discriminatory reasons, and then some of them just we've been able to mediate a lot of landlord-tenant issues. So we're pleased with that, but we still just want to make you aware that there are a lot of housing issues still going on, and certainly employment, even though there's a lot of jobs out there, still employment issues going on as well. So we're going to be bringing more of those issues to the forefront in terms of letting the public know exactly what's going on. We have had good feedback from our recent passage of the Crown Act. I was with the State Human Relations Commission. They're excited about that, and they're actually in the fall proposing, they're going to do a conference on it. So not only that, but people have been calling into the office, and the staff have been getting feedback regarding the Crown Act. So there's a need for education on it. They're wanting to know more details about it. So that's one of the things we're going to work on, promoting or informing the public on the different protected classes, not only the Crown Act, but the different protected classes and the definition of those protected classes, because everybody fits into a protected class. We're all protected. So we're going to be doing more of that sort of thing in the fall. And the commission was a recipient of a grant from the Rotary Club to do a unity event. So that's just some of the things that's been going on. We're really pleased with the direction that we're moving in, with the support of the administration, the support of council, and we just want to keep it moving forward. So I thank you for your support, and thank you for the reappointment.
Thank you for your service.
Congratulations on your award, your grant.
Any other questions or comments from the public? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, can you please call the roll for items 9 through 20?
Dennis.
Yes.
Buckingham.
Yes.
Rivera.
Yes.
Washington.
Yes.
Walker.
Yes. Those items are approved and so ordered. And no requests for future meetings. Is there any council comment? No announcements? I do want to take the time to recognize our elected officials that attend. Sometimes I forget, but we have Controller Frost, and we have School Board Director Tynesha Wilkes. Thank you for attending. I know a lot of times our school board directors do not get recognized, but that is a labor of love, and thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Administration comment?
Thank you, Madam President. I just wanted to again thank Council Vice President Washington for her invitation to the unveiling of the William C. Goodridge statue, and invite everyone to go out and get their selfie out there with our newest statue in town, first African American statue in the county of York. And it's just really a big win for all of us, and thank you for your leadership in that. And again, thank you for allowing me to participate in that.
You're welcome.
This weekend, we got a couple of really fun activities. One of them is the Youth Empowerment Games, and my phone went off just as I was reading the Times. Sorry. I was getting ready to read the Times. Over at Albemarle Park, it is Saturday. Come on. Saturday from 2 o'clock till 6 o'clock at Albemarle Park. And these are going to be games where the York City Police Department are participating, obstacle courses. Kids and adults can compete with our police officers. And there's going to be a dance contest. And there's going to be gift certificates and prizes. And so that's going to be a great time at Albemarle Park on the East End. And at the same time, we're having the City Ranch Fun Day at Penn Park with horse riding and all sorts of activities over at Penn Park. So it's going to be a really great weekend for kids and adults. I think they'd let adults ride the horses too. So come on out and have a new experience if you haven't ever ridden a horse or enjoy yourself. There's going to be lots of activities, and I just want to thank the folks that are involved in that. They have done these kinds of programs in other communities, but I believe it's the first time they're bringing this to York. So it's very, very exciting. And so have a good time around the city this weekend. Oh, I almost forgot, York Arts Week kicks off also this weekend with 40 different events going on over the next week, showcasing all the cultural creativity of York City. That's it for me. Thank you.
Thank you. I forgot to ask this question. I meant to ask it last week, but the update for the RFP for the ARPA Grants Administrator,
Kim?
is there an update?
We ran into a bit of a setback, just staffing wise, in order to get it updated. So it is still in the works. We're working with Solicitor Sable and our management consultant, Tom Ray, the former business administrator, in order to get it cleaned up and out there. We just want to make sure we have all the information that we need put out initially so there's no questions and we get good bids back.
Okay, thank you. All right, that adjourns our meeting for this evening. Everyone have a good night.